Hi, this is Brenda Hansen, and I have a resource exploration that I would like to share with you. The one that I have been looking at is GregTangMath.com. This website has a lot of online games, and as you can see, you can go for different age levels. We'll go right back to the home screen, and it lists different resources and games, even books that will be appropriate for what you want to share with your students. I'm going to go right to the games section. And because we are learning about word problems and how to make them more understandable and easier for students to comprehend these, I'm going to go with the how much, how many game. This is a free online game. All you have to do is just click right on to this icon, how much, how many. And then I will click on play. I'm going to start out with level 1, and this is comparing numbers to 5. Right here, we can go up to level 6, and so the difficulty of these does get quite a bit. Each little cloud does get more difficult for the essential word problems that they're going to be doing. The number of stars, these are kind of like helpers that you can use. So level 1 compared to 5, I'm going to go ahead and push play. So these are word problems, and one thing I like about these kind of word problems is they're talking a lot about greater than, less than. And I know as second graders, when they're coming into my classroom at the beginning of the year, greater than, less than can be quite a challenging thing, trying to figure out which way does that alligator open its mouth. Okay, also on this site, there is time. If you want to have more time added for this, it's going to cost you 6 stars. So this is your group of stars that you're starting with. You have 10 to start. If you need a hint for a certain problem, it's going to take 3 stars. This first question, are there fewer cucumbers or tomatoes? So I'm going to click on fewer tomatoes. Then it moves into another word problem. How many fewer tomatoes? So looking at this, this is giving me some hints. There are 2 less tomatoes. How many vegetables in all? We know this is a 10 frame. That first row is 5, and adding on 3 more is 8. So adding in, we want up to 30 points. The next problem, are there more potatoes or radishes? So looking at these, there are more potatoes. How many more potatoes? We can see there's 1 more right here. So we are showing addition and subtraction, greater than, less than, all put in word problems. How many vegetables in all? There are 4 in this frame and 3 here. 4 plus 3 is 7. The next one, are there fewer pumpkins or onions? We can see there are fewer pumpkins. And every time you get to a point where you are getting so many correct, this is going to give you more stars. So if you need more time or a hint, it can give you those options to use those if necessary. How many fewer pumpkins? There are 2 fewer pumpkins. How many vegetables in all? We can see that there are 6. Moving on to the next one. Are there more corn or broccoli? So if I say there's more corn, I'm going to show you if I would happen to make a mistake. Oops, try another. So it's going to move to a different problem, but showing that there are more here. So you can see a difference. So there are fewer carrots or eggplants. We're going to go with eggplants. We got that one right. How many fewer eggplants? There are 2 fewer eggplants. We can see there are 4 vegetables in all. So each time that I have correct groups of answers, that also increases my number of stars. Are there fewer peppers or mushrooms? We can see there are fewer mushrooms. How many fewer mushrooms? This is 1. How many vegetables in all? We have a total of 3. So our numbers are increasing for our basket, our total answers, and for our number of stars that we can use for time or hints. Are there more artichokes or tomatoes? More artichokes. How many more artichokes? Excuse me, 1 more. And it's giving you a hint, just so in case you do get stuck and if you don't happen to have any stars, that it can help you figure that out. How many vegetables in all? We have 9. So this shows that we've gone over our 30. So we had a total of 30, and then once you complete that, it moves right into the next level. Or, I'm sorry, same level, but round 2, making the problems a little more difficult. Thank you for sharing this with me.